Because
I'll put in.
That's where to go to get the good toys.
Yeah, here's the fun times.
Radios.
So
those boom boxes aren't as good as the ones from the 80s.
no, but they were still at least able to function. Now everything's so cheap.
Nobody wants to carry out walking with those colors now.
You should get a jukebox.
Look at the one that's a little gasoline pump. That's neat.
What's the deal with this thing?
It looks like a steering wheel.
Radio mounts on the wall.
Beautiful poster effect. Is there a radio in that somewhere? On off? That is crazy.
It's pretty cool. It's supposed to make it look like you're driving down the countryside or something.
I guess.
In the middle of nowhere.
You can't get a license, but you don't need a license anymore these days. CD players were just becoming, portable ones were just becoming big. They finally got some with...
Holy smokes, those are expensive.
Yeah. They used to have to put memory chips in them, so they'd have anti-skipping features. Because they were so...
They were horrible.
Yeah, you bump them and
CD ones, I had one of those, and
they made them for portable ones that you could hook into your car too.
That's the first year I got a CD player from my car. It was 93, 94, because I got that old Mazda. But some of these aren't too bad. But $300, jeez.
Hey, I mean, for the quality that was, probably be worth $1,000 these days.
See, these are always nice to have, even though they're not too fancy. But it gives you a little of everything,
Yeah, well, you know the record player that
there's
we
no rack
brought
for
to
it.
Connecticut with us, I don't have speakers for it.
There's ones for the rack.
You can plug anything into it.
They're
any speaker.
They're AV cameras.
Yeah, just get an adapter. Look at that, multi-CD changer, 5 CDs.
CD changers are always so cool to me.
But look at that, these have a nice finish on them, huh?
Yeah.
Do you have $1,000? I want to call JC Penney right now and see if it's that.
What, this one or this?
The one on top.
This one here?
Yeah, the one that looks like
that's only $700.
Oh, hey, do you have $700?
You know, it's funny. They don't make anything like these anymore, do they?
No.
I don't think you can get anything like this anymore. Even if it was like an MP3 function built in.
Right. I was gonna say if it didn't hook to an Apple iPod device, nobody's gonna buy it anyway.
I would buy that whole media center.
These used to be awesome when you had TVs that fit in them.
Six-piece cabinet.
Now this is the whole TV.
Yes.
That's the thing.
Yeah, the TVs are big.
That's what we.
This stuff is all getting hard to find.
Back then, it was still a big deal to be able to buy a big TV and get it up off the floor because they still had the ones.
Oh yeah.
That weighed 100 pounds.
And that were
more
built
than
into
100.
a thing that sat on the
Yeah,
floor.
they had console TVs where it was built in and it looked like it had fake drawers on it and stuff. Very weird. You couldn't open the drawers. It's just to mess with children.
Big entertainment centers
Computer
like that.
desks starting to show up.
Yeah, look at that.
You're talking about the internet
VCR
existing.
combos. No DVDs yet.
No. Oh yeah, no DVDs.
My TV at my dad used to be a TV.
There you go. That's what you're talking about.
Yep.
Stuff like this.
Yeah.
I used to watch Jurassic Park over and over and over because I had it on tape on my house.
Look at
And
that.
then here I watch it over and over and over because I had it.
What is this? The CDI. This was a really crappy system. It was kind of like a computer without having a computer.
That's there's the thing they use in Home Alone, almost.
They've got one of these in there. Look.
No, I was talking about the camcorder.
Oh, the camcorder. Here's one of the horrible Zelda games.
But he didn't. Was that the CD
Can
one?
you read? What does that say up there?
I already looked at it in the last one we did.
Yeah.
It looks like I can't see that, but it's probably the proper
It's a
Berenstain.
CD.
No, we're seeing
the
it.
Berenstain
Yeah.
Bears or the Berenstain Bears. However
I got Mario and Zelda stuff.
Yeah.
We were trying.
Yeah.
You
That's
said that was one of the crappy Zelda games?
Wow, it was one of the Link and Zelda. This is one of the rare times that they license out stuff, and it did not pay off. But camcorders were huge during
Video
this
with
time.
sound for baby monitors.
Oh, wow.
Look at that. $350.
Yeah, and that's only black and white. Look at this.
Black and white in the 90s anyway.
Anyone wants to complain about a Blu-ray player being expensive for like $100 or something? $500 for a VCR.
Like $50.
Well, that's what I mean. Even
VCRs?
what?
Those are VCRs?
Yeah, it's a VCR. My first VCR that I bought on my own was $250, and it broke down after 2 years. I'm like, I'm never buying an expensive one again. Same thing happened with the DVD player that first came out. But that's what these things do. They break down. I mean, what's you
CD
gonna do?
radios.
Sports scanner, huh? Trying to find different sports around the country.
Radar detectors.
Wow.
There's some
Desktop
computers. Who do they have?
That one?
Intel and Ti. Oh, they're Acer. Acer computers. They were pretty popular for a
What are
while.
the specs?
This is
1990.
the specs. 46. No Pentiums yet. 46, 33, 50.
They had fax modems and data modems.
How much storage?
Oh, geez. Let's see. Where's the hard drives?
Jeez, only one of those
340
had the 5
megs?
1/4 drive.
340 megs.
Yeah, there's a 420 meg one there.
Two of
How
them
much?
didn't even have
How much RAM
CD-ROMs.
did they have?
I don't even know what they show. Oh, there it is. 4 megs. Expandable to 64. Don't laugh.
Expandable to 64 megs.
That's right.
Do you know how much it cost to get 4 megs back then?
I
Oh,
know.
man.
That's why
Pagers?
it's crazy.
Pagers, yes.
Wait, are they pagers?
No, those aren't pagers.
Oh, they're electronic devices to help you spell, or dictionaries, or
Oh, interesting.
some are games, word games. But these are organizers. This was essentially, yeah, it's just a big organizer. But
The
yeah,
screen's bad.
That was a laptop.
oh yeah. You ever see a real Game Boy? With the screen.
Yeah.
The screens were worse on a laptop like that than on a Game Boy. A little bit. Passive, active matrix. I can't remember which is which now. It's been too long. It's been 30 years. You guys know what these things
Corded
are?
phones. Those ones are corded phones.
Yeah.
Like those retro phones.
Yeah, but they still got buttons,
We
see?
sell corded phones at Staples.
Yeah.
For
Still.
businesses.
For homes.
Yeah, but do.
We never have them in stock.
I didn't know we needed that until I just saw it. A Flintstone phone.
Jeez, they got a couple of characters, don't they?
No Betty. Well, there's a Betty Boop, but not Betty Rubble. That's a weird choice.
Those are some big buttons on that colorful phone down there.
I
And
think we should get that Wolverine phone.
Yeah, there's Wolverine before, he
That's
was...
Spider-Man one.
What's
Unless
his
that
name? I just
T-Rex
lost
is a
his name.
phone.
Who's
Is that
Wolverine
T-Rex a
now?
phone?
Who's
The T-Rex
is
Hugh
a phone.
Jackman.
We need to get the T-Rex one.
That is cool looking.
$70.
You rip his back off and make a call. See it?
Yeah.
People loved these for a while, these
I really
neon
think those are
phones.
fun.
Translucent.
Yeah.
Translucent technology.
But look, it's got a little
Oh,
neon.
the football phones.
The football phone. Who'd get a football phone? You can get them for free from Sports
Sports
Illustrated back
Illustrated,
then.
yeah,
They're
don't pay
giving
for
them
it.
away.
Probably
This
wouldn't
is
even
a-
be seen on.
Enterprise? A phone too? Are these all phones?
Yes.
Wow. That's weird. It looks more like a shower head than a phone.
It does when you detach it from the base to use it as a phone
Now
or
you can
earpiece.
bathe with Captain Kirk and Mr. Spock.
That's
Or just call them up.
drum kits.
Keyboards.
Look, they're using a keyboard with the computer there.
Yeah, the Miracle. I think that was the thing that was also... Was that from the NES?
And an accordion for every Weird Al one.
I think with the way he's earned a living and made all that money, there probably are a few.
Mm-hmm.
Guitars are pretty nice.
These are nice.
They all guitars or is there any bass?
There's a... Oh, I see what you mean. Yep, that's a bass guitar. Right-handed. I don't know what that
Does
matters.
that offend you?
Oh, no. It's Paul McCartney. Doesn't he actually play a right-handed one flipped over? He used to. I don't know enough about the Beatles.
They didn't talk about it in that, being out in marathon.
Yeah, I know, because that was all over just a couple days.
I wanted to be on the Kids so much when I was a kid.
Grandparents bought an electric drum thing and I told them to keep it at their house.
I think the guy across the street plays drums like in a band, because you can hear him at night practicing sometimes down in his basement.
Sewing, there's a skill that I lost after taking common economics and it's great.
She is her.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not great. I have a machine.
Step ahead of me.
Why do we have just a plain mailbox when we could have something like this? Oh, it's all matching too. You can get a...
A welcome mat to go with it.
Yeah. Nice. Most people don't want anyone knowing who lives
Power
where
Ranger
anymore.
gloves.
They couldn't get these kids to smile? Man. Alright, here's the toys.
Nightmare dolls.
These aren't nightmare ones.
Why is that girl
The same
the
size.
same size as...
No, I used to have a Barbie that was like 3 feet tall.
Yeah, they made dolls that were like that for toddler girls.
Yeah.
They were the same size, the same height.
I'm sorry, which one of them is saying I can walk, though? I can't.
Beauty salon.
For all the young
Thanks,
girls that didn't have
Collectables.
any friends, you just kind of like...
Yeah, who's getting these still? In the 90s, right? You're gonna have a ventriloquist. Oh my gosh, I caught that out of the corner of my eye. I thought it was a Freddy Krueger.
The Western Twins.
Baby Alive, those were popular, right?
Yeah, those still exist. They keep getting modified.
Lots of talking dolls. I'm guessing they still had it. If anyone's seen, there's like literally a little record player inside, a little record inside of these dolls.
Anyone who's seen the fourth Toy
The
Story?
fourth Toy Story, yeah.
But now it's all digital.
It's weird,
Now
right?
it's digital stuff.
But it was weird because those little voice boxes are supposed to have predetermined, voice lines.
Oh, there they are. I was wondering if there'd be Cabbage Patch Kids.
There were also records like that, like in those toys,
Mhm.
inside of cars at one time. When you opened your door and it was like, your door is ajar. There were little records inside the car that would play like that too.
Thanks, Knight Rider.
What's wrong with those ones up in the corner?
These
Is that
two?
The original?
Cabbage Patch Kids. Do I get the right one? No, it's 15. 15. JC Penney exclusive edition original Cabbage Patch Kids.
Yeah.
What in the world? Whoever the buyer was that mastered this plan probably got fired. What'd you bring us? They look like knockoff Cabbage Patch Kids, don't they?
They do a little bit. They remind me of the knockoff Cabbage Patch I got the year before I got a real Cabbage Patch Kid.
What were those? Lettuce patch?
Lettuce something.
Yeah.
Lettuce garden or something like that. I got a blonde boy. He looked very much like that blonde girl, except she had pigtails.
She kind of looks like Michelle from...
Like the Penguin.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't that look like one of the
Full House?
Olsons? Would she have been that old by then?
Yeah. Maybe older, actually.
But which one? Barbie.
Foreign Barbies. What's that Barbie from? Is that the,
That looks like an old edition, you mean?
Is that
Like-
one of the ones you had?
Scarlet O'Hara? Okay, it is from Gone with the
Oh, I thought you were
Size?
talking about
So
that.
this is gonna sound really strange.
Oh, yeah, I
There's
know.
actually a restaurant in Buffalo that my family used to go to around Christmas time, and they did spectacular Christmas decorations, but they also, in the women's bathroom, had a display case of different Barbies from different years.
That's
It was
fine.
really interesting. I
Yeah,
have
that
no
is very
idea.
strange. You're right. That does
I
sound
have no
strange.
idea why it was specifically Barbie, but it was really cool. It was always
They're
fun to
weird
look at.
and creepy.
I just wonder what was in the men's room.
I think it was like cars or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think they had a display case of something as well.
McDonald's. One of the
Matthew
franchises
had a
that's
whole bunch of
stake
McDonald's
now.
toys when he was little.
Yeah, I did.
I think it was my parents that bought it for him.
Back when I could eat the food and not get an upset stomach.
You can still eat the food and not get an upset stomach. You just have to order the right thing.
Yeah,
What, just a soda?
a soda, that'll do it.
You can get a McFlurry.
No.
I'm glad I had so many Polly Pockets.
Wow.
McFlurries are great. There was one time.
You had Polly Pocket stuff?
My aunt definitely had those ones specifically.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're tiny, right? That's all
Yeah.
tiny,
Oh, yeah.
like small stuff.
They've gotten bigger, but
Oh, here we go.
vintage ones are tiny.
Is this the Disney stuff? Is that supposed to be
Yeah.
Simba?
Yeah.
Simba, Jasmine, Snow White. That's supposed to be another Jasmine.
They hadn't quite mastered making things look perfectly good, huh?
What is that stuff?
This? It's probably a tub playset. Number 2. It's just a playset.
Jungle Friends.
But it looks like one you'd throw in a tub or something. I don't know.
Smokey the Bear.
This
There's
guy's
Lamb Chop.
new. Yeah, Lamb Chop was something, I guess. Teddy Ruxpin was in his,
In his prime.
not in his prime. Wouldn't he have come out like 10 years before that?
Did he?
Do you mean his prime, like his, older days?
There's just one of those folded dogs.
Wrinkled?
Sharpays.
Yeah.
Whoa, there they are. the whole set of the Berenstain Bears.
There's Looney Tunes,
It's Stain.
Mhm.
Power Rangers, the kitchen from Little Tykes.
A washer and dryer.
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff that Nick had. Except I think it was red instead of white with the McDonald's logo all over everything. That's quite the tea service.
Look, I didn't know Tyco made one instead of an Easy Bake. Tyco Real Cooking. This is some cool stuff for little kids.
Mm.
Whoa, what do we have here? Purchase these popular
By
Mattel
November
toys.
5th and receive up to $24.
Oh, so they have the rebates, the mail-in rebates.
Oh,
I
what's
didn't-
the other one? The one on the bottom is 62.
What?
By November 30th.
They must be more expensive.
Up to
things.
60. Well, they're not
Well,
that
it's not
much
the same
more.
thing, it's still Mattel. Oh, wait, they're different toys. Okay.
But is there even $60 worth of stuff? Oh, that's the rebate amount. Okay, I get it. Who would have bought all that stuff? I didn't know this was in here. The rich get richer.
And we are into makeup and dress-up play.
Yeah, see, I'm afraid to say like
now
the
we're
girls
out.
section, you know, because
No, there's still a bunch of makeup and dress-up stuff there.
And now we're out.
the backlash on, you know, girl and boy section toys now is
All this
Been huge for
playroom
years.
stuff is cute, and you think it's gonna be nice, but kids just destroy
but
it.
it's cheap. It's real flimsy. And kids do destroy.
I think I had one of those little picnic things.
Adults destroy too.
I think everything.
I don't like that they're putting that real looking like baby in there. What the heck?
They're the Rugrats.
Early
Yeah.
child in the toy box.
Oh yeah, the Rugrats were popular.
The kid size.
This stuff is garbage.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Someone had one when I was a kid once, and it just doesn't. Like even these look cool, but they're so flimsy. You're pulling the whole table.
Yeah, they're so awful.
But they probably sold millions because they were around. Wow, that's a pretty big pinball machine.
Mm.
Shuffleboard.
Rollerblades.
Yeah, inline. That was probably just becoming popular, right?
I think it did become popular in the early 90s.
Yeah. Ice skates.
I remember my freshman year of college.
We're in the outdoor
we were
activity
out
section.
here. Sugar
Is that
Loaf.
Nerf stuff?
This is
Or
Nerf.
is Nerf on around you?
It's super,
Nerf's
No.
been around a long
Oh, yeah.
time.
but that's not Nerf. It's off-brand kind of stuff.
But there's some outdoor things. Pogo sticks, those bouncy balls.
These tunnels are very popular with little kids. They like them for a while. And cats. But
There's still trampolines sort of like this, but they're all
Oh.
smaller and round with the handles.
I don't know if you can get away with trampolines like that these days.
Those
The
things are
pop-up tents.
popular too.
Who didn't like having a sleeping bag?
I want the Beauty and the Beast one.
This one here?
Yeah. It's a duffel bag and a sleeping bag and a pop-up tent.
You want the tent?
I want the whole thing.
It's only $13.
It's not that expensive. Unfortunately, if someone's selling it, it's probably a bit
Yes,
soiled.
if somebody's selling it, it's probably damaged. and
Look at the
expensive.
Batman one. It comes with a Batmobile. What?
See, that's what you gotta hope. You gotta hope to get a toy. If you buy an old toy, you gotta hope it was someone that bought it for their kid, and that kid did not want it. And it stayed in pristine condition.
Because if the kid wanted it and
Oh, I
loved
used
it,
to have one of those ones.
These are fun. I mean, they're kind of limited. You know, you get bored with them, but then they're fun
I
again.
can't imagine having one that has loops and a jump.
What would it cost, do you think, for all this? Oh, I guess that's it. $89.99. I don't. It is. It's the whole track. I thought you would have had to buy extra
Yeah,
pieces.
it's crazy because so the one I had, the one at the top there.
Mhm.
First of all, you couldn't have the cars go too fast, otherwise they would fly off the track. But
Right.
the other thing is,
That's the point of it.
you had to set them
Same
in the
thing.
track to get them to go at all.
Well,
So, right.
They're slot cars.
But that's what I'm saying. When you have the jump, how does that
Slot
work?
racing. Oh, it's the magnets that are on the bottom will catch.
It lands perfectly inside the slot on the other side.
Well,
That's the hope.
you have to get to the point where you know the speed and everything and the distance you should put apart.
Gotta get good at it.
Yeah, but
I'm not good at
but
anything.
there's little magnets on the bottom of them too that kind of grip down.
Remote control cars.
Yeah, see, when I was little, I always wanted a remote control car, and then they'd get me one of the ones that had the tether
The
to
wire.
it. Yeah, and it's like, what is this? This is
There's
garbage.
a snake on the one on the right.
That looks turbo.
Python.
Oh, it pops up from. Why?
You got a boat mixed in there.
How? I mean,
Fly indeed.
yeah, and I'm just thinking of
Great
I'm thinking
question.
of the kid that's just perpetually happy. That simple things make him happy, and every time it pops up, he's just giggling.
I'm thinking of the kid that
That's-
goes to pick it up and the snake pops up and smashes him in the
Right in
face.
the forehead.
Or scares him because he doesn't know.
That's what you want to do to your friends. Hey, can you get that for me?
Hey, look, it's
Walk.
RoboCop.
Where? Hey, it is. Wasn't RoboCop in the 80s? Maybe it was early 90s, huh?
Maybe it was RoboCop 2.
You know, and
That Batmobile is
we,
interesting.
we know that these things like that became toys for kids
Yep.
were not appropriate for kids when you base it off of a movie.
Look at the Batmobile in the top right.
The Shadow. That's not the Batmobile. What the heck is that? That's not the Christmas train. That's a nice fire truck, though. All right, here we go.
G.I. Joe
4.
or knockoff stuff?
This is knockoff stuff. I didn't really care.
Military muscle.
When I was little, I didn't care if I just had stuff like this that was like knockoff stuff. It was still fun. Is this interactive or something, or is this kid? What's going on?
20-minute VHS video included.
Oh,
Not interaction.
he's making it interactive
Yes. He's using
in his
imagination.
imagination, right? I'm sure we're passing through stuff that people are gonna be like, "Oh my god, I had that," but I don't think any of this stuff, because I mean we were adults by then, but these are crazy toys.
Chronologically.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's kind of a weak year for toys, huh? The 90s started slipping.
Look at that. Star Trek. The
Next Generation. You know, oh, there must have been a movie out because look, they got Kirk in there too. That must have been when the. Who's getting a Worf head and why? It's a bank. I want to put all my money in Worf's skull.
Fred Flintstone outfit on the next page there.
Oh, the next one. Oh my
Costume.
goodness.
Yeah, because this was before Halloween, right? So get your
Well,
costume.
I'm guessing that is
That
not.
little baby in the Peapod.
That is cute,
The
but-
Belle costume is still around, or variations of that exact thing, as well as the Snow White one.
I'm pretty sure there are still ninja outfits, right?
Where's I? I can't see
You
him.
can't see it.
I can't see him.
Is that supposed to be a joke?
He's trying.
Ninja.
Trying to funny.
Telescopes are nice.
Yeah, unfortunately, if you want a good telescope, you got to pay a lot of money. You still got to pay a lot of money for crappy ones, it seems too. These are-
Nowadays, these would be called STEM toys.
yes, you're right. STEM. That's just erector stuff with a motor.
Pizzazz.
Wow.
Oh, this is the bedazzling stuff, huh?
This is what toys have become more and more. Like, you
Yeah.
go into the Hobby Lobbies or the. Not AC Moore's, they're gone, but
Etch sketch.
Michaels.
Michael's. And they've got those rows of these
Light
toys.
brights. Light brights were fun.
Yeah, but they were. You never had enough sheets and they charged too much for them.
Mm.
You poke the hole in and the light shines through, remember? Did you forget about all that?
No, the light bright I had was just a cube, and you made
Was it painted black?
No.
Huh? You had a perpetual light bright? You could just use it over and over?
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey,
That's
that's not my
that's,
dad's. I don't.
that's the future, right?
That well,
That
yeah.
makes sense.
It was in the 2000s.
I had a magic kit when I was young. I couldn't do anything.
I had a deck of cards in a book that taught me how to do magic tricks, and I only remember how to do one.
Cut the cards.
No. No, you hold the deck up and you put your finger above the deck, but you put your pinky on the back and you lift the card on the back so it looks like you're only lifting with your finger.
Oh. Board games.
Dream phone. What's the bucket?
This is what you guys would be doing now, right? Because board games are popular again. Probably because they're good now.
I mean, we just enjoyed board games since we played a lot of them in school. I always enjoyed playing board games growing up.
The Super Nintendo. What was out during that year? This was like 3 years into it.
NBA Jam, Super Metroid.
Mario's fun with numbers.
Ooh.
I mean, that's
You
something
can learn too.
everybody can enjoy. Numbers.
Jack Nicholson.
Hey, there's the dog bone one. These are valuable now. The top loader. But you gotta mod them because the video output's garbage, I guess.
Game Boy case. Games.
Yeah.
1994. So, you know what? Pokemon wouldn't have even been out.
No.
Yeah.
96, 97, right?
Yeah, it came out 96 in Japan, 97 in the United States.
Virtual Bart.
All kinds of Genesis stuff.
Mm.
This was, what, a year maybe before the PlayStation came out? When did PlayStation come out? I can't remember. What are these? Interactive discs. Jurassic Park Interactive. Oh, it's the 3DO. That's weird. This is valuable now. I didn't even know that thing ever existed back then because I was getting into PCs so much already.
The PlayStation was released in December 94 in Japan, but didn't come out until September 95 in North America.
Yeah, so this is 1 year before Sony was going to start kicking some butt.
Those Tiger games were popular.
Well, I mean, if we had one from Japan,
My
I'm sure
parents
there would
had
be a
one of
lot of
those when I was a
PlayStation stuff
kid.
in it.
A JC Penney from Japan?
Well, just-
What's a penny in Japan? What's Japan's currency?
Yeah.
So, JC yen.
I don't listen. I'm not saying.
It's not spelled the same way.
Yeah.
What?
Penny
Penny?
and JC Penney.
Why? What's the difference?
There's an extra E in JC Penney.
Yeah, the yen I just said had an extra E in it. You can tell by the inflection in my voice.
No, I missed that. Sorry.
Yen. Yenny. JC Yenny. Is that better? Hey, there's that Wrinkles dog you like.
Yeah. I called it folded.
Folded dog.
Those rocking horses were dangerous. The ones on
Oh,
springs.
yeah.
Yes.
I can't imagine how many kids tumbled over these. Like, that one looks safe because it doesn't look like a
I'm
moose.
talking these guys on the right hand side.
Yeah, look at this. Compared to that kid. Whoa. He's pretty tiny to jump up on that. Those are some cool. See, I never had a beanbag chair when I was little. I wish I would have.
Yeah, those kids put on 10 more pounds and they're sleeping straight through the floor though.
Yeah. Kids going and growing up all the time. What are we into? Play-Doh stuff? Play school.
Sit and spin.
Look.
A sit and spin?
Where? But that's a CD player.
Oh yeah, those things are
For a
dangerous.
little kid. They're dangerous.
The sit and spins?
Why?
Yeah, you sit on it and you spin yourself around like
Yeah.
a nut job.
Well, yeah, but
And you fall off and hit yourself on stuff.
Or worse, you try to stand on it.
Or you
You never did that?
no, I didn't have a sit and spin. The neighbors did.
You just go outside and be like, okay, brother, spin me around in circles and see
No.
what happens.
I just sat there.
Whee.
We're back to the kids stuff. What's going on here?
Oh,
Hey, Barney again.
just for BJ there to know.
I don't know. Maybe that's why he was always so happy. Gee.
I said her, but I don't know. Was
Barney?
no the BJ?
Oh yeah, that
boy
was
or girl
no. That
dinosaur?
sounded like a girl.
BJ was a boy and then Baby Bop was the
What?
girl.
Baby Bop was the girl.
Something more. Oh. Moving on, more lamb chop. that can talk.
That's good.
I wonder why they went back to the young stuff here.
That. Is that walkie-talkie?
Walkie-talkies
No.
don't work very good. They are such
Not the
an
good
awesome idea.
Same over here. They're still around.
Look, Frontier. That's not.
They're pretty close to Lincoln Log.
They are. They are. It's like JC Penney for the toys. They didn't get the same relationships that say Toys R Us or Sears got. Kmart.
They had Legos. Look at that.
Or maybe that was their plan. They went with the
Very
off-brand
different
stuff.
stuff.
Well, and think about it. Sears was more widely accepted as a catalog of all age groups, I think. But I really think JC Penney was older folks. You know, even though I shop there and shop through the catalog at times and stuff, it just seemed like it was, you know.
I remember looking in catalogs.
My
I
mother
never
loved
ever
it.
actually ordering anything from the catalog.
I ordered an
I
Atari
remember that
Lynx.
going on from Book Fairs.
Book fair flyers don't the same thing as a catalog in my eyes.
Yeah, but when you're, 7 years old and that's all you got.
2XL. That was popular for a while, but it seems like it was popular years before this. These were starting to come out, these little fake computer things,
Yep.
and they stayed around for years and years.
passes.
They just took the speak and spell type of thought process and made it look more like the current technology.
Yeah, and it, it didn't really play good games, but a lot of this stuff, I'm telling you, grandmothers
Yeah.
bought a lot of this stuff for kids, and they're like,
That table with all the letters on it was cool.
we were already into the age of PCs and video games, like serious video games to a certain degree. Oh, that had graphics at least. This one played basketball.
Mm.
I'm getting too excited about this. It's garbage. What is
Say
this?
IQ or LQ?
VTech's been around a long time, selling phones, and that says IQ.
It's a little computer.
It's the first
Hook it
series.
into a monitor, I guess?
It must have plugged directly into
TV?
TV, yeah, just like an old
A TRS-80?
or a Commodore. And that's that. Oh, and they finished it with one of those VTech ones too.
Educational fun for kids.
The fun that the kids had with these is after they got them, smashing them or something, because they are garbage. I don't know if anyone ever had a good time.
Yeah,
All
it was
right.
only $85.
You have to be under a certain age, I think.
Well, that was 1994 at JC Penney.